Hello, James Graney here from InternetBizUni.com, and in this video I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know in regards to customs, duties, VAT, tax, all of this when you're importing into the UK. So if you're getting products manufactured in China or anywhere else outside the EU and importing them into the UK to sell on Amazon UK or wherever you intend on selling them, then in this video I will explain everything that you need to know before you go ahead and do this. So the business that I work full-time on is creating my own private label brands of products. I find products that are selling well on Amazon and I create my own unique versions of these products. Most of the time when I'm getting these products manufactured, I'm getting them manufactured in China or at least outside of the EU. Then when importing them, I'm bringing them into the UK and selling them on Amazon UK as well as all of the Amazon EU platforms. When doing this, you have to be aware that there are certain fees that you have to pay. I also import products into the US and sell them via Amazon.com, but I will explain the custom duties and tax in relation to shipping into the US in a later video, as it's very different to what you do when you're importing products into the UK. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know when you're importing products into the UK. So the first thing that you're going to have to arrange after you get your products manufactured is the shipping. You basically have two different methods of shipping. You can ship via air or you can ship via sea. Shipping via air is much more straightforward and a lot quicker process, but it is not possible with every product, because basically if your product is fairly heavy or not even that heavy, even if your product is over 1 kilo in weight, then it's not going to be suitable to ship via air because it's simply going to cost too much in order to have it shipped via air from China to the UK or to wherever you're shipping it. But if your product is small and lightweight, then you can ship via air. So if you can fit a lot of them into the one box and the box isn't too heavy, then you should ship them via air, as it is a lot quicker and more straightforward. But the majority of products that you will be selling will weigh over 1 kilo, or you won't be able to fit a lot of them in a box. So for this, it's going to be a lot more cost effective to ship them via sea, although it is going to take a bit longer and there is going to be slightly more work involved. If you're shipping via air, you can simply contact your manufacturer and let them know that you wish to ship it via air, and they will usually have a partnered carrier who they work with who will be able to pick it up in their warehouse and send it directly to you or to the Amazon FBA warehouse in the country that you're selling it. Or you can go ahead and arrange it yourself by contacting DHL or other international couriers to pick up your box of products at your manufacturer's warehouse and deliver them to the Amazon FBA warehouse or to you in the UK if you wish to inspect them first. Whereas if you're shipping via sea, there will be a couple of extra steps that you will have to go through in order to get your products from your manufacturers to you in the UK or to the Amazon FBA warehouse in the UK. And basically what you will do is when you are getting the products manufactured, you will get them manufactured under FOB. So you will say this to your manufacturer: this is freight on board. And what this means is that you're paying for the products to be made from the manufacturer and delivered to the port. Then what you have to do is you have to arrange a collection from the local port to deliver it to you in the UK or to Amazon FBA warehouse in the UK. And when you're shipping via sea, you are better off to hire a freight forwarder, as they will look after all of the customs and duty and any paperwork involved in order to get them from point A to point B. So it's much more simpler if you do use a freight forwarder to do this for you. But now I'm going to explain exactly what you have to consider when you're working out your price and what customs and duties you're going to have to pay, etc. And this will be across the board, whether you're getting DHL or someone else to import them for you and you're going to fill out the custom paperwork yourself, or if you're getting a freight forwarder to manage it all for you, you will still have to incur these costs. Basically, there is two different taxes that you have to pay when you're importing products into the UK or EU from outside the EU. And that is custom duties and VAT. The custom duty that you will owe on your imports will depend on the type of products you're importing. These can range from 0 to 10%. On some products such as baby products and other health related products, there is 0% custom duties on these. But the average product that you will be importing will have a custom duties of around 4.7% off the cost of your products, and this will be what you will have to pay to get your products into the UK. As well as this, any product you import into the EU, you have to pay VAT on these products. VAT is around about 20% at the moment, and you have to pay this on any product that you import into the EU. But with VAT, if you are a VAT registered company, then you can claim back this VAT. So you will pay the 20% now, but when you're doing your VAT return at the end of the quarter, you will claim this 20% back. But if you're not a VAT registered company, then you will not be able to claim this VAT back. Again, there are loads of pros and cons with being VAT registered, and you have to become VAT registered if your turnover exceeds 83,000 per year. But I will leave a link in the description below which will explain more about this for you, because it goes beyond the scope of this video. So to work out exactly how much VAT you will owe, you will add the cost of your products plus your custom duty plus your shipping and multiply it by 0.20, which will give you 20% off this. Again, if you are a VAT registered company, you can claim this 20% back in your next VAT return. But if you're not a VAT registered company, then you won't be able to claim this back. So all in all, you should factor in around 24.7% in taxes that you're going to have to pay when you're importing your products into the UK or EU from outside the EU. I hope that this video has made it clear to you what taxes you can expect when you're importing products into the UK or EU from outside it. But if you have any questions, then please leave them in the comments below and I will get around to answering them shortly. If you're not already a member of the Internet Biz Uni Ecom Brand Builders Help Group on Facebook, then I advise you to become a member, because you can speak with all of the other members who are doing the same thing and in the same business. We are all in it together. We can help each other to grow our businesses together. That's what the group is all about. So I will leave a link in the description to this group as well. And if you want further training on Amazon FBA, then I have a couple of courses. One is the unique private label course, which I teach beginners exactly what you have to do to find successful products and get them sent from your manufacturers into Amazon's FBA warehouse. And I have the advanced private label course, which is more advanced strategies on how I increase my profit and sales on Amazon. I hope that you have found this video helpful, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye.